welcome back to HotPointSessions. I'm your host, Jumanjee. We are here with another special guest. You know how we do it here, where the conversations are hot and the interviews are on point. We're keeping it lit in here. Fire talks, and today we got good guests coming from Napa. DJ SupaSerg. What's up, man?
Well, you know,
Thanks for coming out.
hey, thank you for the invitation, man.
Yeah,
Much appreciated.
I know you've been grinding so hard. I'm glad you took some time to come out and talk some everything, health, business, DJ, nightlife, discipline.
Anything to help people out, man.
Yeah,
I literally drove like an hour and 15 to get here.
yeah. You still working though? You're working tonight, right? You're DJing out here,
Yes, sir.
doing the
It
thing.
was meant to be.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
Just working, grinding. You're DJing like what, like 4 nights a week now?
Mm-hmm.
Almost every night, huh? Popping it out.
Thursday through Sunday sometimes.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's popping on.
No, you gotta stay busy, man.
True. I think a lot of people right now are just multitasking and everything. How did you, when you first started with all the whole music thing, DJing, everything, like when was your first thought of like, oh, I'm want to be DJing?
So
How did that all came out?
it all started one of my boys back in the days. Um he he's a dubstep artist.
Oh yeah.
He's into dubstep. So that kind of just like it just caught my attention, you know what I mean? Like the music, the bass, you know what I mean? And one day he literally just he's like, dude, he's like, you trying to learn? I'm like, shit. I'm like, why not? You know, let's make it happen. And just, kind of went from there. Started taking notes, watching him do his thing, and just literally went from there. Yeah.
Started forming together, huh?
And then also watching YouTube videos, which is crazy.
Oh yeah. That's how I learned too. I think that's YouTube. I call it YouTube University, where you can learn anything on there.
Literally. Oh yeah.
From
It's
DJing, mixing to actually making the song, producing. You can do all kinds of stuff. What was your first like show? What how would you like started coming in? Were you doing like little shows first here and then? There?
honestly, it happened out here.
Oh yeah,
That yeah. It was freaking the Y on the Y.
Oh, I remember that place.
With midnight and shit. Yeah, that was actually my first actual show right there. Yeah.
Little grudgy spot.
Hella ratchet, but I mean, it's cool.
Hey, you got to start somewhere. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
what's the meaning behind your name, SupaSerg? How do you think
So,
that?
so I used to work in the restaurant business, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I used to be a busser, and one of the waiters, he's like, dude, the way you move, bro, like you just way too fast when you do things. So he literally just started calling me Super Surge, kind of like Super Mario, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
Super
yeah.
Surge.
Like
And just, yeah, they stick to me right there. I was like, oh, I'm keeping the name. And it's been Super Surge for the last past 5, going to 6 years now.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what's up. Yeah, always been there, huh? When I've noticed that you were out in Napa DJing on the radio too. What was that radio station?
So that's Mega Mix.
Mega Mix.
It's a Hispanic radio station. And the reason why I got there because of La Cheve.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, that she Cynthia, she's the one that sponsors me from La Cheve.
Oh, that's what's up.
And that's how we got in there.
That's your residency, huh? Right there.
Yup. La Cheve.
That spot's pretty good. When what you feel what's the difference? You feel the difference between DJing on the radio and in live? Like how do you feel?
It's a little different on the
Yeah.
radio because you gotta, you know what I mean?
Like be on top of like what you're playing.
Yeah, you can't just be playing, like ratchet stuff. So you gotta watch out, you know what I mean?
And being an open format DJ, when you're DJing events and stuff, and you have like your whole set list ready and stuff, are you queuing to like top 40s, or are you playing more like
I play a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when it comes to an open format, you gotta keep everybody happy.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm talking about? You can't just stick to whatever you like. Like, nah, you gotta play what the people wanna, listen to
what the dance floor
and
wants.
vibe to. Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. But honestly, it can be hard sometimes. It'd be tough.
Reading the crowd is probably hard. Like I feel like it would be harder during an open format gig than
it
having
is
like EDM.
the reason why, because with EDM, like if you're a house DJ, you're gonna play house.
Yeah, it's already there.
Yeah, man. So it's a little bit easier for EDM, peeps. But I noticed that artists are just playing a little bit of everything too. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like
I've noticed
that's
that
the
too.
artists. They be playing like like even rap music,
Uh,
fucking drum and bass.
I,
You hear some house beats too,
Yeah.
techno.
I noticed that a lot of EDM DJs now are like bouncing to different genres now, bouncing back and
Even
forth.
the other way around too.
Yeah.
Even house DJ be playing dubstep,
Dubstep.
drum and bass. You know what I mean?
My last
It's a cool thing. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
my last show I kind of played everything. I was like, let's just have some fun with it.
Well,
Yeah, let's have fun with it and just play everything. From DJing from Sac to Napa, sometimes in between here and there. What's the different scenes? How have you noticed different scenes like of the different areas? How is it compared from DJing out here to over there?
Napa's more chill, just
Is
because it's like a tourist town.
Mm.
So we don't have like VIP sections, serving
Yeah.
bottles. So it's a little bit different. Out here, people get buck wild. You know what I mean? You get VIP and then the bottles keep coming. And that's how you know ratchet it starts. So it's a little bit different. You know what I mean? Napa's more chill. Which I like it though, you know what I mean? Because I don't drink anymore. So me not, dealing with people having bottles close to me or try to, hand me a shot or
Try to
two.
get you
Yeah,
some.
exactly like that. The
Yeah.
whole bottle. I like it, bro. I like Napa. Napa's chill, you know what I mean? Like it's keeping me out of trouble.
Nice.
That's the reason why I'm kind of staying away from SAG. Even though I'm be DJing tonight here, but I found a balance. You know what I mean?
No back.
All right.
Balance of I noticed that a lot of people are going sober now. A lot of DJs are going sober. A lot of people
People are starting to wake up. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like they're starting to notice what life is. You know what I mean? And a few years before, I was in the same boat. I just wanted to get fucked up and and play music.
Yeah.
And now it's a little different. Like, I mean, I smoke weed. You know what I mean? But when I get to work, I'm sober. I like to be sober because I want to be focused.
Yeah.
The only time I smoke weed is when I do my meditation. You know what I'm talking about? So I kind of found the balance, you know what I mean, to stay away from booze, but I can still smoke a little bit of weed.
Yeah.
That helps me with my mental problems when I do meditation. So it's a cool thing how when you find that balance.
Yeah. It keeps you steady on that ground touch, like keeps you sane there, like nice and ready.
And then
Not too much.
and then you start taking care of your body, you know what I mean? And then you see the muscles, popping off. You're like, oh shit. I'm like, okay, I like
Feeling
this.
good, looking good.
Exactly. And that becomes contagious.
Yeah.
So the people you kick it with, they're gonna be like, damn, look at Alex. He getting ripped. So they gonna want some of that too. And they're gonna start questioning you, like, hey, like, what are you doing? And that's when you know what I mean, you put them on some game, be like, hey, well, you can do this, you can do that, and just kind of find that balance.
What you been doing in that health scene? What you dropping out there? No. Yeah, I've been on that too. A little here and there, eating healthy, working out. I know you've been into that a lot. You actually motivated me to freaking get up and do some. I was like, you know what? I gotta
That's
get out there.
that's the goal, man. Like, if I can motivate you, you can do it to to your homies as well.
someone
You know what I
else,
mean? Or even you followers, like, because I have followers that I don't even know them personally.
Yeah.
But they're always like reaching out, like, bro, like whatever you got going on, keep posting that shit. Cause it's motivating everybody.
It is.
You know what I mean? And it's funny though, cause like I'm always willing to help my homies out, but they ain't ready. It's always that person that don't even know you
Yeah.
that's ready to make a change, which is a good thing though, you know what I mean? Cause that motivates me more. Like, I don't even know this guy, but he's being motivated from what I'm posting and I'm know what I'm doing.
Mhm.
It's a good feeling, man. It's
Yeah.
dope, yeah.
You'll have more support from people that don't know you than your real
And it's
like family or friends.
it's always been like that, you know what I mean? And it's like, dude, like sometimes, like people either can see your vibration, you know what I mean? And that kind of like catches their attention. So they want to like man, like we should link up.
Like
Like I'm on the same boat.
mhm.
Oh, I'm trying to get there. You know what I mean?
It connects with what they're doing, and they want to like just figure out
'Cause
some more steps on it.
what I notice, people see the change. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean? And sometimes either people can hate it or people can love it.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And there'd be more haters than lovers on that one, especially if they. Well, I know everyone's got like problems here and there, but if you look like you're doing something good, life changing, they're gonna be like, "Oh, why is that guy at this point of their life?" And I'm like down here. They're gonna like relate or like not relate, but like trying to like figure out like why he's way up here and then I'm way down here. You know?
Sometimes even like when you hit rock bottom and you get up,
Mm-hmm.
people see that shit. They're like, damn,
Yep.
if he could do it, shit, I could do it too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that I think that's my going life.
Mm.
Cause like most people don't know what I went through.
Yeah.
And but when I tell people what I went through, they're like, bro, like, God damn, the
Like
change. You know what I mean? Like mentally, physically, you know what I mean? Even the way I react.
that eye-opening change where like
Exactly.
it's present
The,
there.
the way I think now, you know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing, bro.
Yeah.
It's amazing, dude. I just wish, everybody can now, kind of wake up a bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just
They need to. Some people need to bust out of that comfort zone. They're in that comfort zone where they're like doing the same stuff every weekend or whatever, and then once the comfort zone changes, then that's when
it's
life is changing.
it's your ego that kind of holds you back,
Yeah.
and then having pride as a dude. Just cause like, like me personally, when I hit rock bottom, I went to my mom, bro. I told her straight up, I'm like, you know what, mama, like, can't do this anymore. Like, help me
Like,
out. You
come
know what I mean? Like,
reset a little bit.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And she literally, first thing she said, start talking to God. You know what I mean? But my mama religious, so it's a little bit different. When it comes to religion, like, I'm not with it. But there's a creator, you know what I'm talking about? So I started connecting with him, personally, and that was a game changer.
You felt it there.
That changed my whole life around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what he teaches you, it's how to react when shit goes downhill. You know what I mean? And it doesn't have to be something, crazy that's gonna happen to your life, but sometimes even just, when you're driving, the way you react. You know what I'm talking about? Because most of us, we got that road rage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And that's a mental problem right there. And most people don't pay attention to that. You know what I mean? And it's not even road raging. Sometimes even like you running late to somewhere, you know what I mean? Like you going to work and you running late. Most of the time when that happens, bro,
Stressing out.
it's not even that. It's when you're driving to wherever you're going to and you're running late, there's an accident right there.
Oh yeah.
That could have been you.
True.
You know what I'm talking about? But the source said, nah, it's
Thing,
not your
yeah.
time. You know what I mean? That's the reason why I'm
It's a
making
little
you
sign.
move.
It says something like
And most of us don't pay attention to that kind of stuff.
be calm, be cool.
Exactly, like breathe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's another thing. Most of us don't know how to breathe, man.
Oh yeah.
That's why I tell people start meditating. Meditation will teach you the way. You know what I mean? And most people think
Breathing,
it's soft.
relaxing. Yeah.
It is soft, but it's gonna teach you how to react. You know what I mean? How you treat each other, how you talk to people, how you motivate yourself, how you motivate other people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a trip, man.
You
Meditation and connecting with the source, it's something different, you know what I mean?
release that like calmness that like that makes other people pull towards you and like make them feel like, oh, like this guy's chill.
What I notice and what I've been seeing, it's teaching me how to find my balance when it comes to either me DJing somewhere where there's gonna be booze,
Yeah.
but I'm trying not to, you know what I mean, let it bother me. Cause I mean, I gotta make money, you know what I mean? Like I've been thinking about it and I kind of want to quit DJing, but I tell myself I love the music, you know what I mean? And if I can, make people dance and have fun without me drinking and it's paying my bills, why the fuck not? You know what I mean? But at the same time, it drains my vibration, bro. Like the next day, I'm not
Like
feeling it.
what's draining you? Like seeing the stuff happening around, or
No, it's more like the
the
environment I'm at,
environment?
because it's not people are not vibrating in a positive way.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like people are vibrating in a really negative way.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
There'll be those people. Yeah.
But my conscience tells me that it's okay. Why? Because you have the balance. Don't worry about them. Worry about your consciousness.
Stick
You
with
know,
yourself.
exactly. Yeah. So it's getting easier, but at the same time, it's like I'm still kind of debating if I want to, stop DJing or keep doing it.
Yeah. You kind of notice the s- stuff that's in that environment that's like gets not only you down but other people down. Like it's downer stuff around there and like negative talking and negative stuff like that, huh?
My body's so used to going to sleep between 9:30, sometimes 10 p.m. You know what I mean? So when the weekend comes around and I got a DJ, and I'm getting home at 2:30, and I'm not going to sleep at till like 3:30 in the morning. That's when my body reacts the next day. It's like, bro, like, what was you doing? You know what I mean? Like, you usually go to sleep, no later than 10.
Yeah.
You up by 5 in the morning and it's chilling. You feel good, right?
Yeah.
But then the weekend comes around and then, that it throws me off a bit.
Mm.
But
Throws you off that routine
I'm getting a little bit better, you know what I mean?
balance. That's so funny, and that's like recently I've been going to bed early too, and I have my little alarm thing. It's all like bedtime, and it's like at 10 or 9:30. And then recently we went out with some homies, and then my thing went off, and I was all like, "Oh man, I gotta go, man." It's like time for bed, or it's like 9:30.
No, it's honestly at the end of the night, bro. A cool 30 minutes before you go to sleep, just leave the phone alone.
Oh yeah,
Touch
yeah.
it. Do
That's
not
what I've been
touch it.
doing. I've
Do not touch it, yup.
been doing that, and then just
Because that shit,
Something.
it milks your whole dopamine.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
and it makes you even more tired. It doesn't even matter how much sleep you get.
So what I mean by dopamine, when you're on your phone way too much, you're draining that stuff.
Yeah,
And that's what makes your body rest when you're actually asleep. Most of us, we go to sleep not knowing that we're not really getting rest.
yeah.
Why? Because
'Cause your mind's like still
your
going.
dopamine is still, going at it, trying to fucking like, am I asleep or am I still awake? You know what I mean?
It wants to keep going, keep wanting to watch something quick or like feel that quick little like release or something. How do you keep the balance from DJing on the weekends and all that? Like, how are you motivated? How do you keep that discipline between everything?
Honestly, bro, it's the food.
The food, eating healthy,
The food would
eating clean and healthy, huh? There's a
Well,
difference between
it's
healthy and clean.
so it's more like knowing when to eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Most people think breakfast is the best, meal of the day, but it's not.
no.
That's why they call it break fast.
Mm,
But we pronounce it what? Breakfast?
breakfast.
Yeah, and tell you, always keep that in mind. We're not supposed to be, having breakfast. You know?
When's your first meal? When do you start eating?
Here's the thing. I do have breakfast, but I wake up at 5 in the morning.
Mm.
So
You don't have like
I'll
a full
no,
meal?
check this out. So I'm working 5 hours before I have my first meal.
Oh, you already
So my body deserves that meal.
Yeah.
Why? Because I've been grinding for 5 hours. You know what I'm
You've
talking
been
about?
moving and going.
Yeah, exactly. But if you wake up just to freaking have breakfast, yeah, that's
Sit there,
yeah.
feel bad.
The best thing to do is either, I don't know, some green tea, coffee, but drink really good coffee though. You know what I mean? Like coffee that's not made here in the US from out of the country.
Oh yeah,
Because coffee nowadays, bro, if you actually pay attention to what they're doing to the coffee, that shit has mold in it. And people don't even know about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are just drinking it like
I heard
it's thing.
I heard some coffee that's got like cat poo and all kinds of
I
nasty
know for
stuff.
sure that shit has mold in it, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
That is true about that food stuff
That's
though.
the reason why I drink the herbs, the
Hey,
yerba mate, you know what I mean? Natural.
you've been on that for a while. How does that make you
This
feel?
this is my second
You do that
drinking it.
your second drink?
So this is my caffeine every day.
Mm.
Mhm.
You do that every morning, and then throughout the day, or like
I try not to drink it after 3 p.m. just because it has caffeine in it.
Oh yeah, I'll keep you up.
And if it's after 3 p.m. and I'm still sipping on it, I won't be able to sleep. Yeah, it'll mess with my sleep.
I noticed that. I cut down on caffeine. Well, I only drink like 1 or 2 cups in the morning, just coffee, and then I notice different when I try to go to sleep at night. I fall asleep way much better.
You know that if you add a little bit of butter and a little bit of sea salt in your coffee,
What is that, dude?
so coffee, what it does, it dehydrates you.
Mm.
But when you add a little bit of fats, which is butter, you know what I mean, and sea salt, game changer, hydrates you like no other, and it actually tastes really good, bro.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
add some flavor to it.
Most people are like, what? Real? Give it a try. You gonna like this shit.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't drink coffee anymore, but that's how I usually drink my shit.
Oh yeah. You changed your whole food routine, your whole everything, huh?
Literally, bro. Yeah.
I've been on that hype right now. I've noticed a lot different. Like back to the breakfast thing. I used to eat like big breakfast, like, pancakes, all that big stuff. Now I eat like just like solid like yogurt, fruits, something in the morning.
Something light.
Yeah, something light in the morning, yeah. And I feel way more energized, way more like awake there in the moment instead of like being all like
You're even your mind gets focused on whatever you're doing, you know what I mean?
like I'm ready for the day instead of being all like in a food coma, like feeling all sluggish.
The reason why I try not to eat right when I first wake up, just because like my body, it's so purified when it comes, to food. If I eat when I first wake up in the morning, dude, it throws me off.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I'm not feeling it. Like it makes me lazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the reason why I kind of, wait till like, 10 in the morning. That's my first meal and my only meal.
That's that.
Just one meal a day. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the night when I get home from the gym, I usually get home from the gym like 7:30. You know what I mean? Just a handful of almonds, walnuts. That's about it. Nothing heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason why I do this because like your body when you go to sleep, it automatically goes into fast mode. So you're pretty much fasting where you're asleep, you know what I mean?
Fasting all
And
day.
if you go to sleep with somewhat type of food in your stomach, what your body's doing is trying to get rid of that
Try to break it
food.
down.
Yeah, so you're not really resting. You
Your
know what I
body's
mean?
working. Yeah.
Well, same thing with the phone or watching TV, you know what I mean? Same shit. It's the same thing.
Your body's just
Why? Because your
trying to
body's
stay awake.
yeah, because that dopamine, you know what I mean? It's a trip, dude. Your body, it's a really cool machine. When you know how to work with it,
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
There's a lot to
everything
it.
changes.
Yeah. And then especially if you keep up with your routines, then you're gonna see the dramatic changes.
Makes it easier
Yeah.
too. Way
Make
easier.
days easier. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like my days now. So I've been on this routine like a couple months now. Missed a couple of days,
It's
but
okay though. It's okay.
yeah, but I've been on it, trying to be consistent with
That's
it. Like
that's
every
that's your
day.
balance. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like if you slip one day, just get back to it the next day. You know what I mean? Ain't
Right back
nobody
into it.
perfect.
Yeah.
Like I don't get me twisted. I fuck around sometimes. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to sweets, you give me some pie, I'm all over that shit. You know what I mean? That's probably the only thing I can't give out. Right there.
It's pies.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I feel. Yeah, I cut a lot of stuff out, and that's actually all for me too. You're on your Instagram posting all eating healthy stuff, and then I noticed different, like right away, different changes, like feeling good, feeling already like energized, and like all kinds of stuff.
That's the reason why people are either depressed, anxiety.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because like when you don't take care of your body and your body needs energy, you literally go and buy fake energy.
yeah.
So that fake energy,
Energy
it's
drinks,
actually
stuff.
draining your
Yeah,
natural energy. So as you get older, your body's gonna be shut it off.
Yeah.
Why? Because you're so used to this fake energy.
yeah,
But you're not gonna be able to
yeah.
drink this fake energy. Why? Because you're not gonna be able to hit the gym no more.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's like I see a lot of people like on whatever energy drinks or even those new energy powders that they just put in the water or whatever. It's like people, it's like a new form of addiction. Like people was like gotta be drinking that like just to wake up or something, you know?
So
That's kind of crazy.
what I've figured out when it comes to stuff that's made in the lab,
Yeah.
it gives you energy or gives you, what's it called? Makes you bigger when it comes to strength or muscle. It's really bad. It is really bad.
Yeah.
Most people don't want to, accept that it's bad. Why? Because you got, influencers that have 3, 4 million followers and they're doing it. Why? Because they've been brainwashed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So you getting brainwashed too.
They're just trying to push out that whole thing out there.
And
People-
that's how you get disconnected from nature. Right? Why? Because you're looking for that fake energy.
Yeah.
But why not live for it out here, with Mother Nature? Because Mother Nature has everything.
Oh, yeah.
Everything. If you want to feel better, hey, ground it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? If you need some energy, sun gazing. You know what I'm talking about? Or even dates. You eat a few dates before the gym and a spool of raw honey. Hey, that's all you need. And it gets you going.
Pre-workout. Right there.
And it's natural too. You know what I'm talking about?
I've been doing the honey thing.
Hey,
lately.
that's the only way, man. I'm telling you, raw honey, it's something that
Good.
has so much power.
Mhm.
More if you get quality honey.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
got that local honey, and on top of that, it helps me with my allergies.
No, I seen what you got right here, and that little thing. What is it, like $12 for a little thing?
Yeah, that's I think, yeah, that helps a lot too. My
This
allergies,
why I
so-
tell people invest in your body now. Like that, when you get older, you don't have to worry about it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because most of us we're after the money, but we forget about the temple, the body. You know what I mean? Imagine having all this money when you hit 50, but the money ain't gonna cure that sickness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's how they get to us. Why? Because they tell us that if we don't have a career or we don't have this this much money, we ain't shit.
Yeah.
Nah.
Then you're not gonna have this or that.
It's
Whatever.
the other way around, bro. Like having a career, it's respected. Don't get me twisted. But if you're not taking care of your body, you're not doing the right thing,
You're
man.
cutting years away from you.
Exactly. That's why it's that balance.
That balance. Yeah.
If you can take care of your body 5 days out of the week, you can fuck around 2 days.
Yeah.
But you gotta know when, where, and how much you're gonna consume or whatever you're doing. That's that's not positive.
True.
You know?
When to keep it constructed to where it fits your routine and not overdoing it.
It's like same with alcohol. Like you can have a drink or two,
Mhm.
but like I said, you gotta know where, when, what time, and how much.
How much?
Me personally, I could have found that balance. So that's the reason why I'm like, you know what, just stay away from it. But if you're the right, if you're that type of person that can have a drink or two on the weekend, it's respected. Why? Because you got that balance. See, most of us can't find that balance. It's rare to see people like that. And honestly, respect to that person. You know what I mean? Because it's hard.
That is hard.
That shit's not easy, bro. Imagine
It's
you going out and just one drink or two, that's it. But then everybody over here having fun drinking, you know what I mean?
6 or 5 or
If you have that mentality, you're winning.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a strong mindset right there.
Oh yeah, big.
I feel like a lot of people want to go towards this like sober life and stuff now, but I feel like those people are like cutting out like complete friend groups and stuff, or cutting out complete different things just to stay that sober life.
You know what's really funny too though? Like I respect people, who are trying to lose weight, you know what I mean, trying to take care of the body. But most of us, we focus on the outside.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody paying attention within.
What you're putting in your body.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Because like when you start looking within, you're like, damn, okay. So it's like having a new baby that you got to protect with your life. And you got to watch where you're going to feed that baby. Why? So when he gets older, he going to have that strength. Well, that's when you start looking within. You are reborn. So you got to pay attention what you consume when it comes to food, either drinking, what you're watching, who you kick it with, what you listen to. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's
So that not No junk stuff.
It's
No.
pretty much is you knowing how to play the game of life. Because if it's the other way around, hey,
Life's gonna play you. All right.
big time. And that shit ain't no joke. You know what I mean? And that's everybody nowadays. You know what I mean? Most of the people don't know how to play the game of life. So life is playing games with your ass. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel that relates a lot to like social media too, with whatever you see on there.
The,
It's
the
like,
algorithm nowadays, if you're liking dumbass shit, that's all you're gonna get.
that's, keep going in your
Talking about
mind.
If you're
in your
like
life.
politics, that's all you're gonna get. But if you start liking positive things and what I mean, people working out, the algorithm will serve you that, all those positive things, which is it's really dope. I'm liking the algorithm nowadays. Because before it was just dumbass shit and dumbass shit, And don't get me twisted, like I be paying attention to politics. The reason why? Because we gotta be alert. We don't know what the fuck is gonna happen.
Right now, I don't know.
You just gotta you just gotta pay attention to what's happening,
Yeah.
but don't pay attention to left or right. Nah, just pay attention to what's happening, what they're
happening.
doing. Because we already know the truth.
Yeah.
So if you're following either left or right, man, you got work to do.
Yeah.
Why? Because
There's a lot.
we know the truth. We know what's happening,
There's so much going on right now. I feel like next 10 years are gonna be
Not even.
insane.
This honestly, bro, like this year is gonna be a big change.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty nasty, but it's gonna be for the good. You know what I mean? Because the earth right now, it's literally going like this, shaking off all the bullshit.
Taking off the people.
You know what I'm talking about? And I can feel it. I can feel it. And it's a good thing. That's all, like I tell people, start connected within.
Yeah.
Connect with the source. He gonna show you the way. You know what I mean?
Pushing out the negatives out there.
Exactly. Because look, like I tell everybody, bro, like you can't leave the matrix. Like we're right here. You know what I mean? We got to deal with it. But here's the thing: you can take it out of your body. And how you gonna do that? Stop drinking booze. Start drinking Coca-Cola. Stop, eating all that bullshit. Stay away from exactly. That's the only way. You know what I'm talking about? It's a trip, man. It's life. It's a beautiful thing when you know how to play the game of life.
Yeah. You gotta just right now, I feel like everyone just gotta keep that mindset positive and not like think or bring negative stuff around anymore. Because I know right now there's so much happening.
You know what I noticed this past few months? When you have a conversation with someone that's negative, it drains my whole freaking energy.
Me too.
But when we're having a combo like right now, I'm breathing life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's a beautiful thing.
It's calm. Yeah. I had to recently, I just had to cut off a lot of negative people. I was like, I'm not gonna waste my energy or time on that. I was like, and then they'd be asking me like, you don't talk to me or you don't follow me on Instagram anymore or what's going on. I was like, I don't need negative
I am following
stuff no more.
a few homies too, just because like the way they think
Yeah.
for my vibration, it just don't link up. You know what I mean? Because like when you vibrating this high, but you got friends that are vibrating this low, it's just what I mean.
Yeah.
They drain all your fucking energy.
It's like that one interview of Snoop Dogg when he's like, you want to be way up here, but you got friends down here. You can't be going back down. You got to keep going up. It's like
either like they level up or
they come up or there's
they
gonna be
don't
stay down there.
Yeah.
Well, that's that, and it comes back to that comfort zone. People just gotta break out of that comfort zone and then do some new stuff and
Your ego.
Yeah, that too. I had to drop kick my ego a couple months ago. I was like,
I'm learning how to dominate my ego. Honestly, like it's been tough.
it's rough, yeah.
Like honestly, like when you start to wake up and you start taking care of your body, you know what I mean? Like you start teaching yourself how to react and you go to work, right? but then your coworkers don't have your same mentality. I feel their energy, bro, and it drains mine.
Yeah.
Which is really sad because I gotta see them every fucking day. Well, Monday through Friday, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm always trying to help these kids out. Like, bro, like start taking care of your body, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the only way out, man. But most people, like you said, that comfort zone, you know what I mean? They're okay with what they have.
They're okay being bottom or the middle or whatever they're at in that spot.
Which is respected, you know what I mean? Because they
They
really
what
want to
they
make
want.
a change,
Yeah.
they'll come look for it, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Or they'll get to it.
They'll chase after whatever they want. They really want to be or do or become, whatever it is. And then that is true about the whole ego thing. Like, I see a lot in music artists and stuff, even artists that I work with, like in the studio and stuff. And it's like their ego is like up here, and they want to do all kinds of this other stuff, but they're not like putting like focus and work into like stuff that like actually really matters. Like their things are like, oh, let me have this many streams or this many followers, whatever it is. It's like their ego like just wants to keep pushing like to be the top, but you got to concentrate on what really matters.
Everything changed when it comes to music, bro. Back in the days,
Yeah.
music was art
Oh yeah.
and love.
Real.
Now people after the money,
Mm.
them views. You know what I mean?
We gotta, yeah, for the advertisement though.
It's like Bob Marley said, most of the people are so poor, all they got is money.
Yeah,
That hit me right there, boy.
that's a rough one.
That hit me right there.
Yeah,
Don't get me twisted. We need we need money, but why hella money? Can't even spend that shit. You know what I mean? Imagine
taxed on everything.
imagine having hella money and you can't even feed the poor. You know what I mean? Like,
What's
why
the
even
point?
have that
Yeah.
money, bro? Like, come on.
Like the billionaires.
Uh-huh.
Like what's that money doing right now? Just sitting there. That is true though. And I think when it comes down to like making that much money or a certain amount of money, like you got to be putting in good put in work for good purposes and good like communities or whatever it is, like good positive things, not bringing in like negative into the world or bringing in more garbage or waste. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Money would do that shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Money will change all of that.
Yeah.
Money will change a lot of people.
Big time. Big time.
Just like the music industry is like
yeah.
music industry right now is so everywhere right now, but a lot of it is the money part. Like you could buy this and that. You could buy a record label deal just for them to drop your song. You could buy an award. You can buy it like at the Grammys or something. These are all, they say they're just conspiracy theories, but but no.
Everything's true. The truth is out.
Uh-huh.
Truth is out, yo. You can't, yo.
That's why. So recently, my last couple songs, I haven't even like did no social media content on it, no advertising, no nothing. And honestly, they're like one of my top songs right now because I did it because I wanted like to have fun making that song and just drop
It
it.
came from here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes when you do that type of stuff, trust me,
it means a
it'll-
lot more.
and
Has a meaning.
and people can see it,
Yeah.
people can feel it, people can hear that shit.
Yeah,
You know?
that's like we went snowboarding, me and my homie the other day, and I was playing him some of my new stuff, and he's like, dude, I could feel the song now. Like it feels a lot different than what I was making before. Like when I was signed on to the music labels, I was like just making like what they wanted, but now it's like I make what I want now, and it like feels so much better now.
If you could start connected with nature, bro, nature will
Huh.
teach you stuff that no one else is gonna teach you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And your music gonna get way better. Why? Because their spirits have frequencies.
Yeah,
Either a plant, a fruit, a vegetable, a tree.
you could feel all of that.
Have you ever shroomed and you went hiking?
Yeah,
Hey, you see those frequencies, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, you could really see. You could see like the actual cells.
That's what I'm
The
saying. Hey,
actual.
start connecting with nature. Nature's gonna teach you stuff that ain't nobody else gonna teach you. You know.
Oh yeah,
And when it comes to music, it's gonna come from within.
yeah.
And like you said, people can feel the
They
music
they feel that, yeah.
because it comes from within. You know what I'm talking about? Bro, good
That's
to say, huh?
That's a big difference I've noticed. That's a big ass difference that I noticed for my music. All right, SupaSerg from nightlife to hitting the gym to cooking up in the kitchen to grounding nature. How is everything? How is the expectation like from like social media, like nightlife to reality? What is the expectations have you seen, or how do you feel like the expectations are between all of that? Whatever, all you're balancing right now, how do you see all that?
Honestly, bro, like I don't know. It's hard to explain what I'm going through right now. But all I know it's helping me
Yeah.
from mental problems, freaking drug addiction, overweight, fucking being hella negative,
Mm,
not paying attention to my body when it comes to food, drinking, the drugs. It's it's pretty cool, man. The change was just, I don't know, like it happened. Look, I'm gonna tell you how it really happened.
mhm.
So a few years ago, I was at my boy's house, right? And he had some DMT. And he's like, "Bro, you ever tried DMT?" I'm like, "Nah, man, what the fuck is that?" And he tried to, he put me on some game. He's like, "Well, this and that, blah, blah, blah. It's gonna, take you to a different, dimension."
Oh yeah.
It's like, "Wait, what?" Kind of like shrooms. He's like, "Nah." He's like, "Better than that." So I was like, "All right, let's do it." Bruh, it blew me away.
Took you out there, huh?
Blast off. That woke me up.
Yeah.
Because when you blast off on DMT, you literally pass away, come back to life.
You see what happens after. No.
And that just kind of it woke me up, you know what I mean? And started seeing, what life is.
No.
And that kind of motivated me to start taking care of my body. And then next thing you know, I'm DJing, the night scene without drinking. And it's like, bro, like, look at this change from negative to positive, you know? And anybody could do it.
Yeah.
But the only thing, it's like people are not willing to do it. Why? Because they're happy where they at. And it's sad though, because like when you find that balance, even your friends, they're gonna want to do it too. Why? Because it's contagious. And when you're doing good things and your homies start doing it, it's a little chain. Everybody starts doing it. You know what I mean? And that's the goal in life for me. And it literally, it's
You want to see everybody being that positive.
it's just it's the only way
atmosphere.
out, man. You know what I mean? Like, cause like if everybody gets like this, we get together, it's game over.
Oh yeah.
But what's holding everybody back, it's not taking care of your body. Why? Because when you don't take care of your body, your brain don't think the way it's supposed to be thinking. But when you take care of your body, your mentality changes. You know what I mean? That's why I tell people like, hey, like connect with nature, start eating the right things, get rid of the parasites. Because parasites got a lot to do with your brain.
Mm.
And people don't know about it. You know?
Neuro change.
Exactly.
You want to see everybody come into that clear, positive mindset away from negative. And you've been saying that, huh?
Oh yeah. I've been telling this to people for 2 years now. I remember when I first started, telling people, what life was really, all about. People are like, "Nah, you're fucking nuts. Like, you're stupid. Like, nah, you're just wild." You know what I mean? But now that the truth is out, I'm like, bro, you were right this whole fucking time. You know what I mean? And it's funny though, because like I don't rub it on people's face. You know what I mean? I don't tell them like, "I told you it's
Yeah.
gonna happen." I just give him a little smirk. You know what I mean? Just be like, you knew this, bruh. You was just, you was not ready for
It
it.
was already there coming, huh?
Mhm.
with all, with all that going through, with you changing your mindset, with you changing your mindset, and then turning into that positivity and that cleanness of like a lifestyle. What are some like rough or burnout? Have you gone through like a burnout stage of while being in this like cleanness mindset? You ever get burned out is what I'm asking.
So when I first started working out, the first year it was on point. But then the second year came around and I kind of slipped a bit because I went back to drinking. It wasn't heavily drinking, but every week it was a shot or two, 3 or 4 sometimes, you know what I mean?
No.
And the next day I wasn't feeling it. It will put me like it'll get me depressed.
Oh yeah, that's drinking right there.
So when I started finding, the balance, I was like, oh, I'm like, okay. I'm like, so this is what I got to do. And that's when I started looking within and started connecting with the source. That's when everything changed.
Yeah.
Everything. Everything.
Flipped it all around.
It's funny though, because like I've always known, there's a God. But I was always doing I wasn't doing the right thing. Like I was either looking, for him through a church, through a Bible, through religion, you know what I mean? And then when I started, tapping in, within, that's when everything just, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh man, so this is the way.
This is how you're supposed to
That
feel.
that personal, connection. The reason why, because like it's a personal connection. Just you and him. So when you go to a church, that's not personal.
Yeah.
Why? Because you're literally showing and telling people that you're religious. You know what I mean? So they look at you like, oh yeah,
Surrounded
you know
by
what I mean?
love.
He's a good kid, blah blah blah. He's a good person. Ah, that personal connection.
Mm.
Why? Because that personal connection, like I say, you're pretty much reborn. So you got a newborn
It's
with you.
more
You,
meaty
you got to
behind it.
take care of that little,
Yeah.
little baby. It's 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 something different, man. Like I tell people, like start looking within,
Yeah.
meditation, love yourself. But most people think it's it's kind of like a female version, but it's not. That's why I tell people that's your ego, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Drop that shit. The minute you drop that ego,
Let it go.
mm-hmm. And don't get me twisted. Like most people look at me like, damn, like what's wrong with this guy? Connected with nature, meditating, doing all this kind of stuff. But it's like, bro, like you see how ripped I am?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like you see how positive I am?
Yeah.
You see how I'm always trying to help people out? Like you could do the same thing, you know what I mean? But the ego, people gotta drop that ego, man. And it's
They'd
a
rather
hard,
go
it's hard,
chase.
it's hard to do.
Yeah. They'd rather go chase like that easy, whatever it is, distraction, easy dopamine, whatever is easier than actually making the change.
Yeah, that's ego right there for you.
No. No, I see it though. I see you've been putting in a lot of work from DJing to the whole fitness and positivity mindset, everything. From the moment I met you, what was that 3, 4 years ago, maybe around there? But
Yeah, I'll be turning 39 in May.
yeah,
I ain't young. I'll tell you, most people think I'm young, but no. I'm on my late 30s, almost 40. But I feel like I'm 25,
you look.
26.
I was about to say you're looking like you're mid 20s.
And my strength is like I'm 21.
Yeah, yeah. But since I met you, like the progress of seeing you change was pretty crazy. It's wild. Like, and it's been
I'm digging it, bro. it's a beautiful change. You know what I mean?
And it's been a lot of motivation for me too.
That's
Nova,
I
come
think
on.
that's what motivates me the more, the most. When people tell me that I'm motivating them, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
That's when I told you on when I hit you up on Instagram. I was all like, "Yo, I'm getting into the gym, back into it. What do I need to eat? What do I need to? Where did I get that protein?" Coming down to the food, so you're real into food. What foods are you getting into? What?
man,
There's a lot about food, huh?
the food industry nowadays, it's fucking everybody up, man. Sadly, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
it's all processed. A lot of processed
when
nonsense.
it comes to fast food, I tell people stay away from that
I
shit,
haven't ate
man.
fast food in
Like,
like
fast food
months.
is so bad. Like, it's instead of giving you energy, it's fucking draining your energy. You know what I mean?
You're all
You get hella drowsy. Like, if you're In and Out, bro, most people think In and Out is healthy. Next time you go to In and Out, bro, there's a little sign right there where you grab the handle from the front door. There's a little sign right there. You can barely see it. Take a picture of it and let me know what it says.
Is it that? I don't
It's
know what
it's
it
giving
is.
you a warning that it causes cancer.
Oh yeah,
And most people don't pay attention to that shit. You know what I mean? Same with everything that's
that warning has a
everything
lot.
that's boxed.
Yeah, that warning's on a lot of stuff.
And it's like, why aren't you paying attention to what it's telling you right there? You know what I mean? Like, you know how to read.
It's a
You know
warning
what
sign
that
for a
means.
reason,
Like, come
huh?
on, But that's that's because people are asleep, bro. People need to wake up.
Yeah,
It's this that time right now. Either you wake up now or you're lost. Because
you're gonna be.
this year, like I said, the road is going like this, shaking off all the negativity. You know what I mean? So either you come with positivity or
You're
you're
gonna
done. You know
be
what I mean?
trapped.
Mm.
Yeah, that is wild though. Now thinking about it, I've seen that warning sign on a couple stuff, and it is always like processed or like fast food stuff.
Even toothpaste.
Yeah, toothpaste too.
Oh, you best believe it. You better watch
Mm.
out. So when it comes to fast food, toothpaste, deodorant, uh, the stuff you shower with, shampoos, cooking oils, the salt we're using. If you're not using high mineral sea salt, you better make that change.
Yeah,
You better make that change. And then when it comes to drinking water, stop drinking plain water. Add a little bit of sea salt and lime juice. Problem fixed.
yeah.
We're literally fucking just drinking dead water, man. And it's killing us. It's killing us.
So
Most people don't know about it, but the water
it's all filtered and chlorinated and all this nonsense.
so look. So when you take a shit and you flush that toilet,
Yeah,
that water's being filtered and it's coming back to your sink.
the same.
Fucking they go to the gyms, parks,
Uh,
hospitals, schools.
it's all cycled.
Right. When you go to a restaurant, what do you think they give you? Tap water.
Tap water. I know that for sure. Well, that is wild.
Oh yeah. It's crazy, man. They got to us, you know what I mean, with the food, the water.
It's like they're just putting you in that cycle where like they feed you the stuff to get you sick, and then they put you on medicine or some nonsense to get you even more sick.
It's that's how they make money.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's why, like, when it comes to like meds, I tell people home remedies.
yeah.
Home remedies. You
Or
know?
nature, like you said earlier,
Mhm.
finding stuff out in nature.
Most of the people don't know, but the sun has so much power.
Yeah,
So much. Imagine if the sun just doesn't come out one day and just what I mean, and it's just darkness every day, all day.
everything would die. My plants here would die. We will die, man. Everything will die, dude.
Popcars gotta be looking so sad and shit.
No, that is true though. It's, a lot of that's why there's so many like different religions where they say like the sun is an actual god because it's giving you life. Like a lot of religion religions have that they represent the sun as a god.
Honestly, that's my creator.
Yeah, the sun.
That's who I connect to. You know what I mean? Like I try to sun gaze in the morning and then afternoons too.
Yeah.
It's giving me wisdom. It's teaching me how to take care of the body,
Yeah.
how to freaking how to show love to
Feel good.
even people that don't like me. I'm always trying to be like,
Show
you know what I
them
mean?
good. Yeah.
Show them love, just because that's just me. You know what I mean? Like I've had a lot of friends, do me dirty, but it's all right. You know what I mean? Like I don't. I know karma will come back, but
Mhm.
that's not my mentality. I'd rather have them, make that change before karma comes, around and gets you and slaps you behind,
Yeah.
or back of the head.
Make that.
Because the universe, man, it's a mirror.
Yeah.
How you treat the universe, hey, it's gonna come back.
That's how it's gonna treat you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's why if you're doing positive things, hey, they coming back positive.
Yep.
But if you're doing negative things, best believe it, that negativity is gonna rain on that ass.
Yeah.
And it's that's to say, but that's law of attraction right there.
It's the truth, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel that a lot too. Just staying positive around people, even people that hate you or don't like you. I feel like showing them positivity or giving them that you are on that side. Like just being positive is always gonna make them feel like
When you do this kind of stuff, you make that person think about it twice.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
damn,
what
like,
they do.
homie's still being cool, even though I'm being hella negative.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, what if I start doing positive things? You know what I mean? And that's how you get to their heads.
Yeah. Will change their whole perspective on life.
Literally.
What are some from your mindset and growth and like even to like the DJing nightlife, what are some like rules you live by
Well,
in a life? I don't
Like-
even know how would you explain your lifestyle. You're kind of
Well,
like
here's the thing.
everywhere.
no, look here, I'm all over the place, bro. But
Yeah.
but here's the thing, though. Like my morning routine. Check this
Mhm.
out. First thing I do when I wake up, bro, I give thanks. You know what I mean? Why? Because I'm waking up.
Yep.
There's people that don't wake
They're
up.
alive.
You know what I'm talking about? That's the first positive thing I do in the morning. Give thanks. Why? Because I'm waking up.
Yeah.
Get to work. I meditate at work. Meditation. That's every day.
Mhm.
Every day. And that just it gives me energy, clears my mind,
Oh,
and get to work. You know what I'm talking about? After work, hit the gym. And that's literally Monday through Friday.
that's your weekday right there.
Yeah.
Weekdays.
So then, but then, if I'm DJing Friday nights, I take off, Friday from the gym. You know what I mean? That's my rest days. It's literally pretty much every Friday my rest day. You know what I mean? So I go, and DJ, and what kind of pisses me off sometimes, it's me getting home after a gig and can't fucking sleep. But my body's tired, it's drained.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I just can't sleep.
Probably got.
You know what I mean? Why? Because I'm so used to going to sleep either 9:30 or no later than 10 p.m. You know what I mean? So switching that routine, it kind of throws me off.
Even for a couple days,
And
1 or 2 days.
well, it's usually just the day after. Like if it's Saturday and I wake up, it's 7:30, my body tells me like, hey, that's it, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get another hour of sleep, but my body says, nah. Why? Because it's kind of like a routine I got going on. You know what I mean? And my body tells me like, nah, but that's not for you. It's time to get up.
It's time to get
Come
going.
on, man, just one more hour. Nah, you got to get up at the gym. And that's pretty much, my
It's like,
weekend, dude.
once you get into that routine or that balance, it's like your body wants more of it, huh?
I
Wants to keep
I
going.
think what motivates me the most though, and most people don't want to accept it, is meditation, dude. Meditation is just it's something else. You know what I mean?
How would you describe that? Like when you're describe it from the before and then after doing it.
So meditation gives me so much peace that it humbles me. It teaches me how to react to stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like if I drop my phone, most of us are like, fuck. You know what I mean? Nah, I just pick it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what can teach you to do those kind of things? Like, show me something.
Yeah. That calmness.
Exactly. Show me something. You know what I mean?
I don't have nothing.
Not even music gives you that. Here's the thing though, but when you combine good music and meditation, that's a plus right there.
Then it gives you that more positive.
It makes you humble. You know what I mean? Anybody that's humble in life, bro, respect to that person. You know what I mean? Because humbleness is key in life.
Yeah.
It teaches you how to react. You know what I mean? It teaches you how to be a positive person. It literally teaches you everything in general.
Yeah.
Everything. You know what I mean? They pretty much wind you up. Oh.
Lines you up with everything, huh?
Mhm.
Keeps you on that clear path right there of everything.
Sometimes, like, I go back in time, and I'm like, damn, I was doing bad. But look what it made me. You know what I mean? And I tell people, and most people think they look at me like I'm crazy. I tell people I became a god. Why? Because it's just me and him.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And so that makes me a god. Why? Because I'm creating my days in a positive way.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about? And that's a creator just like him.
You're bringing that peace and mindfulness into your life.
Anybody can become a god, but it's like you got to look for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You got to do something about it.
You
can't just.
you got to find that balance. It's like looking for a job. Or you got to go get it. You got to go look for that job. It ain't gonna come back to you. You know, go get it.
You go out there, get it. Yeah. I feel that. Especially, I like how you said when you wake up, you always say you're thankful. Yeah, for being awake, being alive. Honestly.
Yeah, there's people that don't wake up in the morning.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They're gone. And that's on the daily, bro.
Oh yeah.
On the daily. We just don't know about it. But it happens every day.
That's.
You know what motivated me the most a few months ago?
Mhm.
So, the gym that I go to, there's this guy that's on a wheelchair. But homie doesn't have both legs and only has one arm.
Oh man.
But he still goes in there, bro. I went up to him and I'm like, dude, with all respect, I'm like, much love, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, because people like you motivates me to do better and better and better. I'm like, every time I see you here, bro, I get happy, dude. Like, you put a big smile on my face.
Yeah.
Like, it's so motivated, dude. Like, I'm like, it's a beautiful thing, whatever you got going on.
Yeah. And he's out there chasing.
He looked at me. He's like, dude. He's like, you literally just made my whole year. And every time he sees me, dude, the smile he gives me, I'm talking about like, it's like
Felt
he's
good.
looking at a god
Yeah.
and I'm looking at a god. You know what I mean? We
Different perspectives of it.
Ooh, okay. And he looks at me like, okay. You know what I mean?
The different perspectives between you two.
But if you look at my body and you look at his body, you're like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? You see the difference.
Yeah.
But somehow he's still motivated to go in there. You know what I mean?
He's like you said, he's chasing after it. He's getting it.
And I every time I see him, I'm like, bro, love yourself, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, what you got going on? Keep it pushing. Because there's people that got both legs, both arms, home chilling, watching sports, drinking booze,
doing nothing.
bag of Doritos.
And they're
know,
probably still complaining, still feeling bad, still thinking negative.
Hey, that negativity.
Yeah.
That negativity, I'm telling you.
Get you there.
It,
So from meditating to balancing nightlife and real life to grounding to eating healthy and all this, what are some misunderstandings that you believe people see of all of that?
Well, when it comes to, let's start off with meditation. Most people think that darkness, it's evil. And that's pretty much meditation. Why? Because you gotta go into darkness and find that peace.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about? And like I said, most people think darkness it's something evil, but it's not. That's where you find your peace. Because before God said, "Let there be light," what was there? Darkness.
Dark.
So meditation, it's the only way to connect with God. You know what I mean? But if you fast and you meditate, the connection it's way, way better. Why? Because your body's being purified. You know what I mean? You're
Resetting it all.
exactly. You're getting all the toxins out of your body. So your soul it's more clear, mentality is more positive. You humble yourself. You know what I mean? Your ego it gets dropped. And when that happens, game changer.
See the
Game
change.
changer. But like I said, most of the people are scared. They think meditation it's evil, it's from the devil, but it's not. It's not. It's it's you teaching you how to, love yourself. Why? Because you're finding peace.
Finding peace. Finding your true self.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And that's gonna show you and teach you how to react. Because most of us we don't know how to react, man. The way we react to things nowadays, it's just retarded. It's like, bro,
Too much.
you like relax. Breathe. That's another thing. Most of us don't know how to breathe. Knowing how to breathe, it is key, man, in life.
Yeah.
It is key. Because like whenever you feel like you're gonna have a either positive or negative combo, like breathe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like humble yourself. Like that, if it's negative, you know how to react. And if it's positive, reaction is gonna be positive. You know what I mean?
Keep it calm. Not crazy. You be fasting too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I fast.
Reset your whole body system,
Here's
huh?
the thing. I fast every day. And how do I fast every day? Just one meal a day. The reason why I do one meal a day, and most of the people don't know what happens when you eat. When you eat, you're supposed to get rid of it.
Yeah.
You know,
Don't let it sit there.
yeah. So if you're having 3 meals a day,
That's a lot.
but you only shitting once a day, what happened was with the other two shits?
Yeah.
They get stuck right here. And that's how you build parasites. That's the reason when you take a shit, that shit just it reeks,
No,
smells.
it's not
But,
healthy.
but when you don't have that, all that bad stuff, stuck in your gut, and you go and poop, you don't really get that odor. It don't really smell. Even when you wipe your ass, like there's rarely any poop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're the type of person that's wiping and wiping and wiping, oh, you got something wrong with your gut. You know what I mean? And
got a leak.
those are parasites.
Yeah.
You know what parasites do inside your stomach? They fucking shit and piss inside your stomach, bro. They really do.
Yeah. And that's when you fast and reset your whole system.
Exactly. And when you do those kind of things, you're in control. You know what I mean? But when you don't take care of these parasites, they're in control.
Yeah.
That's the reason why you fiend for sugar. It's either a soda, energy drink, Starbucks, cookies, cereal. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, it's just a cookie. It's just a Coke. That's poison.
Yeah.
But it's it's hard to, accept all these things that are poison that are killing us. You know what I mean? Like most of us, we're just okay with it.
You know,
And it's sad. It's just killing everybody.
they're
You
so
know what I mean?
used to feeding all that to their body. They don't want to, and then they're just stuck in that comfort zone, and they don't want to getting something
It's a
changed.
drug addiction.
Yeah, it's an addiction.
Wise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They want to just keep eating that stuff they're used to.
Sugar. I think sugar is probably the worst ever.
Yeah.
Sugar. Anything that's sugary.
Well, a lot of stuff has artificial sugar now. It's
Anything
fake.
that's just artificial or natural flavors, stay away from
Yeah.
that shit, bro.
It's fake.
There's a video on YouTube. You can fucking, search it up. If you got 15 minutes, free time, just type in fucking natural flavors and just let me know what you think of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I seen that. That's all fake stuff.
And they're not theories anymore. It's facts.
Yeah.
Like we know it's true. You know what I mean? But like I said, most of us were just okay with it.
Yeah.
And it's sad, man. It's really sad.
A lot of people are just okay with whatever they're handed.
And don't get me twisted. I fuck around sometimes. Let's go back to the pie.
Yeah.
Bro, you give me a slice of pie, I'm all over that shit.
What's your top pie? That's one.
Honestly,
Which
bro,
one you can't say no
honestly,
to?
it's just regular pumpkin
Pumpkin
pie.
pie?
That's my shit, bro.
Oh man, it looks like we getting pumpkin pie after this. Nah. I just play.
And it's funny though, cause like it's usually Sunday afternoons when my body kind of like
You're just like relaxed.
it bends a bit. Like you need some sugar, man.
When it's like the day is slow and you just like relax, you want to eat something comfortable.
So
that you like.
here's the thing though. Here's the trick to it. When I actually eat sugar,
Mhm.
what I do, I take a spoon of what's it called? Apple cider vinegar.
Mm.
So when the sweet goes in here,
Mhm.
the apple cider vinegar breaks it down.
Oh.
It doesn't get stuck in there. That's something that everybody should do. If you're the type of person that's taking care of your body, but you want to have a cheat meal once a week, apple cider vinegar before you get to that cheat meal,
Yeah.
and it breaks it down. You know what I'm talking about? Because when you have cheat meals and
there.
it's not quality protein or nutrients, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll get stuck in your gut. Why? Because your body doesn't recognize that kind of food. You know what I mean?
True.
But when your body recognizes real protein and nutrients, it breaks it down.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I tell people start eating real foods, man. Some girl asked me the other day, how you stay shredded all year round? That's impossible. I'm like, nah, like it's easy. All you gotta do is stop eating bullshit.
Stop eating junk.
She started laughing. I'm like, damn, that's crazy, man.
You know, she's eating all junk.
I know, and I can just tell when someone that's fit, but their acne it's off.
Mm.
I say, their body is not, like the inside is not purified.
It's not
You
clean.
can be shredded, you can be ripped as hell, but if your acne is looking bad, nah, you got work to do within. You know what I mean?
You're not clean inside.
Everybody focuses on working, what we look on the outside, but what about the inside? You know what I mean? That's probably the most important thing, the inside, not the out, the outside.
Yeah. Everyone's so worried about their physical, like their picture cue or whatever they call that. They're so worried about what other people see of themselves.
It's like when it comes to females, most of the females that take selfies nowadays, makeup.
Oh,
Okay.
makeup. Yeah.
And here's the thing,
Filters, makeup.
every time they post a picture, everybody, showing love,
Mm.
positive, comments. But how about you take a picture, post a selfie without makeup and see what kind of friends you got?
Haha.
You know what I mean?
Something real.
Yeah. That's when you know who really got love for you and who don't. You know what I mean?
True. It's gonna show love to the real you.
But ain't nobody ready to do this kind of thing. You know what I mean? Why? Because their ego won't let them do it.
Oh yeah.
You know? And back to the sugar, that's what causes all the acne. Sugar, processed foods, and sugar.
It's coming out your
Your
pores.
body don't recognize this. So since you can't break it down over here, it's like reacting up here.
Pushing it out.
Exactly. Huh?
That's why I feel that when was it? A couple months ago, I went to the gym And the night before, I was drinking a little bit. And then I went to the gym.
You probably felt
and I
that too, huh?
was sweating and pushing
Everything.
everything was just coming out, all the bad stuff. And I was like, man, I needed that. And it's like sweated way more. I probably did less of a workout, but sweated more than like
And
me doing it
you can
crazy.
smell the alcohol,
Yeah.
too.
It was like this.
Because you're
Pushing it
sweating
all
everything
out.
out. Yeah, exactly, yo.
That's how I like now. That's why I'm getting into all the workouts, like feeling good afterwards. And then like when everything just gets sweated out, I feel good. So much better.
So I got a friend of mine who's like, dude, he's like, I've been killing my ass at the gym, but for some reason I can't lose weight. I can't build muscle. I'm like, the reason why you can't lose weight or build muscle, I'm like, because your nutrition is probably off, man. I'm like, if you're not respecting your body with the good nutrients after a workout, it's gonna make it worse.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna blow up. Why? Because your body's suffering through a workout, and then you get home and you eat like shit.
Still on the junk, yeah.
Your body's gonna be like, damn, but you're fucked up. You literally just murdered me at the gym. And now you're murdering me with food. Like, come on, man. You know?
Gotta keep it clean on both sides.
That's why meditation is the way.
Meditation.
It just
It all aligns with
I just feel like if you can start meditating
Mhm.
and then get used to it, when you get used to it, you can add fasting. That's you become a god. Unstoppable. You know what I mean? You create your own life
Mhm.
because most of us we're being played.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Sad to say, but it ain't too late to make a change, man. Anybody, we all deserve a second chance. You know what I mean? But that second chance is not gonna come to you. You gotta go get it. And there's a lot of us that are willing to help anybody. Like me personally, bro, like I'm willing to help anybody, dude. Even if I don't like you, you want my help, I hope I don't even trip. Why? Because I know you want that change. And the minute you make that change, we're just gonna be like this. You know what I mean? And me personally, bro, when it comes to helping people out, I don't I don't charge money. People tell me like, why, dude? Like, get your money. Nah, man. It's not about the money.
That's how I am
It's
too.
it's just if I can help you out, bro, and you can do the same thing to another person, shit, we're both winning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that should be everybody in life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't get me twisted with doing money. But if you can help people out without, charging them money, hey, you got a place upstairs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you make it to heaven, God's gonna be like, hey, come here. VIP right here. Why? Because you were doing the right thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think if people really like help others or like work with others, not for like the image of helping someone or not to get something out of it, then the whole world would be like so much better.
Telling you, that's the reason why I tell people. I always question people. And I posted a video yesterday on my IG about how can you save yourself, you know what I mean, to make the heaven when you die. And
Yeah.
most people think it's church, Bible, you know what I mean? Following Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Don't get me twisted, bro. Jesus Christ, he was a special person, but he wasn't God. And most people think he's God. No, 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 no. He's just like us. You know what I mean? You're a
Human
God,
version.
I'm a God,
Yeah.
he's a God. But that doesn't make him the creator. You know what I mean? That's why when I connect with the source, I don't call him God. He's the source.
Mhm.
And what's the source? What gives everything life? You know what I mean?
The main.
Either rocks, plants, fruits, trees, the air.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? You, me, this. Why? Because we created this. So who created us?
True.
You know what I'm talking about? That's why I tell
Creator.
people the only way you gonna make it to heaven is if you take care of your body, meditation, fasting, connecting with the source, and helping each other out in a positive way.
Yeah.
That's salvation right there, bro.
That would change
You
a
know what
lot
I
in
mean?
life.
That's literally dropping your ego,
Yeah.
and most of us can't do that. It's dropping your ego, bro. It's like literally forget about everything you were taught from school, politics, religion, the food, how we're supposed to pray. You know what I'm talking about? All that shit. Most of us ain't ready to fucking forget about all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I started doing it, bro, honestly, like the first 2-3 months were brutal. It's like, what the fuck? I was ready. I was not ready for it.
Yeah.
Like, I was ready to just ready to tap out. Be like, damn, I'm like, this is hard, man. Like, going into work was draining, dude.
Yeah.
Like, bad. 8, 9 hours of sleep, going into work, drained. Why? Because I wasn't used to, seeing all the bullshit I was eating, drinking, consuming, watching, listening to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think what got me through it was the meditation and having patience, man. That patience is just, you know what I mean? And most of us we don't have patience.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Life right now.
we
is
just
so
wanna,
fast.
know,
Yeah.
get to it quick, like chill, relax, breathe. You know what I mean?
Everything right now is like so quick. Like you could call someone just so quick, or you could buy something so quick. And it's everything's so fast, and then dopamine just hits you, and then you're like, and then you feel good for a second, and then now you're feeling shitty an hour later.
I think that's one of the reasons why people are so ready for Friday.
Yeah.
People are
When
just
Friday comes around, they
it's like
just
Monday, people are like complaining about, can Friday come here already?
uh,
It's like when you have that mentality that you're just waiting for the weekend to come around, you're lost. You are lost. Why? Because that's the reason why it's called the weekend. Because you weakened. You know what I'm talking about? Your mental gets weakened. You know what I mean?
you're already looking at the negative, trying to just push through a week, a full
But here's the thing, though.
5 days.
The way people look at it, they look at it on a positive way. Why? Because they won't drink.
Yep.
They gonna get fucked up.
They're gonna
They
party.
gonna go out to eat to a restaurant where they're probably gonna fucking eat seed oils and you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
They're way into it's the whole cycle of that routine of like life now. It's like they want to go party, just work through that weekdays, and then just go party at the end.
You know exactly what that is, right? That's a mental slavery
Yeah.
that we've been programmed for fucking years, bro.
No.
And like I say, nothing wrong with it, but do you have that balance? Probably not. You know what I mean? Until you find that balance, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do in life, bro. Till then, we got work to do, boy. You know what I mean? Anybody that finds the balance, or you're winning. I told you. You know what I mean? You create your own life.
Oh yeah. And you found that balance, huh?
It's
You
it's
have
here, but it's not tough. It's just challenging. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I like why? Because it's teaching me how to react, how to be more calm,
Mm-hmm.
how to be humble, how to love myself, how to help people out. You know what I mean?
Would you say that's all life lessons right there, huh? For changing your whole life right
Much.
there.
Yeah.
Whole life lessons on there, and keeping the balance between all of it. I think the key of whatever you're doing, like whether you're like just working a day job or having a full career or DJing or whatever, you have to keep a balance of real life and health and fitness and all that, huh?
So what I figured out is anybody that takes care of their body,
Mm-hmm.
it gives you the right to do whatever you want in life. Bro, anything. Anything. But it has to be in a positive way.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? But if you type of person that takes care of your body, but you're not doing the right thing, like positive things, you got work to do. There's a lot of people like that, man. There's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of people that got balance, but their balance it's not really positive. It's it's positive on one side, then you got negative on the other side. You know what I mean?
And the negative is gonna weigh it down more than the positive.
And like I said, don't get me twisted. There's people that are hella ripped, but they don't got that balance, man. That balance. You know what I mean? Because like every time I see somebody that's hella ripped at the gym, right? And they're doing something crazy, it's either calisthenics or whatever. I'll go up to them like, bro, damn boy, that's what's up. Like it's fire whatever you got going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why? Because I have that mentality. But there's older people that you're doing something and they give you that dirty look. Like you think you're the shit. I'm like, nah, bro. It's just like I'm doing what I love to do. Why does it bother you? That's how you know you got work to do on your head.
Yeah.
Man.
You gotta clear that bad negative out.
That's the balance right there, man, between the heart and the brain.
Yeah.
It teaches you how to be, a good person all the way around.
Be a good person, how to live a good life.
I'm telling you,
That positivity.
if everybody just says, to take care of their body, bro, the world will change.
Yeah.
The world will change.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I mean? But people are so used to, following sports, celebrities.
Stuff that doesn't even matter.
I mean, here's the thing. Like sports, they're okay
Yeah.
if they motivate you to do the sport.
Mhm.
But if
Very
the
encourages
sport,
you.
but if the sport, it's just right there on the
Pastime.
couch. It's just, you know what I mean, eat all kinds of shit. Nah, that's not for you, you know what I mean? Sports are supposed to be, motivation for a human being. And most of the people that watch sports, bro, it's like, dude, like you guys got work to do.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Why? Because you're watching somebody make millions while you're over here consuming poisons. Like,
And then probably complaining about them because they're on the opposite team or whatever.
and here's the thing though, back to the poison and parasites. Back in the days when, I used to watch sports too, you know what I mean? Every time my team will lose and my homie's team will win, I will always give them props.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Show respect. Nowadays, it's all negativity. Fuck your team, fuck that. It's like, come on, dude. You know what I mean? I know you're playing, but hey,
Sportsmanship.
hey, words are so powerful, bro. Words have power. Whatever you send to the universe is going to come back to you. So if it's negative, hey, you already know. But if it's positive, you're good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the universe right there. It's pretty much a mirror. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. And keep cycling around until finally in that positivity.
Oh, yeah.
And how do you find the positivity when you're like on that long night DJing and stuff, and then there's some little ruckus going on over there?
Breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take it in with a slide.
Peace.
Yeah.
Peace. The reason why, because like every time you're breathing, bro, you're saying God's name.
Yep.
That's why meditation is key, man.
That's a good one. I didn't
I'm
realize that one.
Yeah, that's his name. Yeah.
Have you heard that song too? It's a good one. And we covered a lot. Love how you talk about just bringing positivity in the world. I think the world really needs a lot of that, and people around this world needs positivity, to be talking about positivity.
And imagine going to a rave
Mm-hmm.
with no drugs, no alcohol, and no phone. Just vibing, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Just vibing.
that would be something. That would be some interesting, wild. That
Right?
would be eye-opening experience.
I mean, if you like to smoke weed, okay,
Mhm.
spark up a joint. You know what I mean? It's earthy. It's it
Something
grows in the
earthy,
earth. Yeah, it's what I mean? It's a spirit.
I think it would be think it would be a lot more calmer, a lot more peaceful, a lot more relaxed, like vibes.
Or even if you're trying to microdose, it's okay, it's doable. You know what I mean? But just no fucking ketamine, no coke. You know,
Oh, yeah.
no alcohol. But anything that that comes from Earth, it's
It's
doable. It's doable. Yeah, it is doable. You just gotta know,
Nature.
when, how much,
Yeah,
and what time.
yeah. Keeping that discipline on there.
Balance, balance, boy. Balance is key.
Balance and discipline. Yeah, keeping balance, peacefulness, everything within, everything without. You have any tips, anything else you want to add to all that before we end out?
Journaling.
True.
It is. It's something that I've never done in the past.
Yeah.
Started doing it probably like half a year ago.
Mm.
And I usually just write down negative things,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And just kind of like go over them and turn them into positive things.
Mhm.
You know what I'm talking about?
No,
It's
you're
like
right in everything.
just because that teaches me how to react
Yeah.
to negativity. You know what I mean? Because sometimes even with positivity, sometimes we react stupid. If it's like you got a goal, right? And you achieve the goal,
Yeah.
but then you want to go celebrate and eat something nasty. Like, nah, it doesn't work that way. You know what I mean? Self-respect. So those are the kind of things that I, kind of teaching myself. Like just because I did something great doesn't mean I'm gonna, cheat myself and go have a burger,
Yeah.
fast food spot. Like, nah, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
And then
Nobody know.
sometimes like I even just write things down like I am a god. I'm phenomenal. I'm positive.
Affirmation.
I'm love. You know what I'm talking about? Always I am. Always, 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 always. Because when you program yourself to those things, it's gonna happen. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. You know what I mean? So like if you're having a bad day, tell yourself, nah, you're having a good day.
Good day.
And it's
Yeah.
going to be a good day. You know what I mean?
Positive
Because
mindset.
words have so much power, bro. It's like if we go back to sports. It's like people being so negative about your team.
Yeah.
Even if you're my homie and I'm fucking around, they got power. Words have so much fucking power, bro. You know what I mean?
You could either bring that you could either bring negative in your life or positivity with just words.
So I used to be the type of person that was so fucking negative, boo. I'm talking about negative. And now that I think about it, I'm like, dude, what a change, man.
Yeah.
What a change. I just wish everybody can, do this kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's not up to me. It's up to that
Up
person.
to.
But if that person wants my help, hey, we're here.
Yep.
And it's free.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
If they want to change, if they want to chase after that. We hit a lot of good points. I just love seeing your progression from where I met you before and until now. It's like
We
so
was
much-
doing bad though.
Yeah.
We was doing bad. Come on, man. We fucked around till like 7 in the morning.
Yeah, we did some shit. But the progression of everything, I love seeing it. Man, I love how you're motivated to see other people get into that and get into that mindset, into that discipline, into that routine of being positive and being healthy and fitness and all that. I like that. And that's why I hit you up. And I was like, "Dude, we need to get you on this
I know
podcast."
when you sent me all the questions I was going through, I'm like, it's gonna be a dope one.
This is a good one.
And it's gonna be a positive one too.
Well, with everything coming out, where could people find you? Nova, come on now. We're at the end. Where could people find you DJing?
Well, I'm usually between Napa, Santa Rosa,
Yeah.
Sebastopol. And I think I'm gonna start coming out this one more often
Sac-
too. Yeah, Sacramento.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You heard that right, everybody. And then where could they hit you up for
any motivation, any fitness questions, any health
Well, I mean,
meditation questions.
they can just look me up on iTunes.
Search, check them out. The DJs from Napa to Santa Rosa, and now in Upsac.
We'll be here in Sac tonight.
Back tonight. And yeah, find him on Instagram and then hit him up. Go to his events, and we'll be coming back with another episode of Hot Point Sessions real soon. Thanks for joining in Hot Point Sessions, where the interviews are hot and the conversations are on point. Peace out, guys.
Stay positive, guys.
Yeah, that's cool.